Like my Mariah Carey. I can't stand when people feel like they need to label things and put things in this box that shouldn't even be there to begin with. The term androgynous. I hate that word. Drag queen, I can deal with, I guess, but at the same time, me personally, I don't even consider myself to be androgynous. I don't consider myself to be a drag queen. I don't consider myself to be trans. I don't consider myself to be a boy sometimes. And it's like, you know? I mean, I get it. I get there has to be labels, and I understand that there have to be that sometimes that line that's there to, you know, that's just how society is, and society runs by labels. When it comes to dressing up and, you know, putting on a bra and all this other stuff, it's fun, you know, it's just me. But at the same time, I do understand that, because, you know, some people need the labels, or, you know, to fit in, or feel like they fit in with something, which is completely understandable. Anyway, I had to get that out the way. Monday, okay, let me tell you something. Fuck what everyone else has to say. If you're comfortable within yourself, you don't need the attention, and you won't have to feel like you're left out. And mind you, I'm probably the last person to be giving out any type of advice, but you have to get to that point where it's like, screw everybody else, you know? Like, I am a beautiful person, and you are. But what good is that going to do, me telling you that? You know, and I know you've been through a lot. You know, I understand. I really, really do. Believe I've been through things. Everyone in this world has been through things, you know? And especially with your boyfriend passing. I'm really sorry to hear about that. I really, really am. And, you know, like I said, I just say all that to say we all go through things. And, you know, and I hope that point comes for you soon where you have that light shine upon you. And you get to the point where it's like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to be me 100%. And you do that every day, you know? And I think sometimes people don't give themselves enough credit. I do that. I do that sometimes. I catch myself. Like, you know, sometimes I'll be doing something or working on something or whatever, and I'm like, this is crap. You know? And then sometimes, thankfully, I have my friend, my best friend, we all know who that is, I don't even need to say this person's name, those people around me, and they're there, and they kick me back into shape, and, you know, they give me that thing that I need. And I think that's also part of it, is, you know, getting that group of people, you know, who's there and who's positive for you, and who tells you that you are a gorgeous person, and who knows your sweetheart, and you're not just a bitch, although you do have your bitch moments. I don't know, I just think that's part of it. Tuesday, thank you so much, because with androgyny, if we have to use the word, you know, there's so many different aspects, and so many different, you know, and you made a point, and I actually wanted to do that, but you guys will see why I did this. Anyway, yeah, it's just like, I get it, there are more sides to it, and, you know, that kind of goes to what I was talking about earlier. There is no need to just stay in one box, and I don't know, I just think people, like I said, I just think people just get it stuck in their head, and that's what they revolve their life around. And I could use better words, but whatever. Nia, yeah, it is sad that, and Tuesday kind of touched up on this as well, it is kind of sad that sometimes females who are more, you know, they don't have that line is a lot blurred when it comes to gender, things like that, it's not so specific, they kind of get left out sometimes. And yeah, and I'm like that too. If I can find someone kind of who's blurred out a little bit, like my camera is wanting to do to me right now, that's perfect. You know, that's the perfect person for me. You know, I'm more so attracted to them. It's so much less of a hassle and work and all this extra crap, and, you know, and having to, you know, it's just easier, you know? Yeah, now let's get on to the topic at hand, which is a whole bunch of crap in one. So I'm going to try to keep this short. When it comes to blurred gender and all this good stuff all in one, yeah, it's definitely changed over the years, and it's more open, and that's a really, really good thing. And you know, when it comes to drag and, you know, the art form of that more specifically and things like that, it kind of sucks because I think a lot of, if I had to, you know, using the label, I think the art is lost because people see RuPaul's Drag Race and now it's like, I'm a drag queen, I'm gonna put on some eyeliner and some lashes and I'm a drag queen. I'm like, no, I mean, but then again, do what you want, you know, label yourself what you want, you know, but at the same time, it's, the point I'm trying to make is, it's just like a lot of the art, the real art. But who am I to say what art is? You know, everyone defines them for themselves, but for me, that's just how I see it. As far as, you know, androgyny and all this stuff, and that word, that I just, if it was a person, I didn't even know there was a word for it until recently, you know, until maybe a few years ago. To tell you the truth, that sounds really ignorant, but, you know, I just, that's just, I didn't know about, ever heard about, I'm not even gonna say the name of that channel until Steph introduced me to them, and I was like, what the fuck are these bitches, you know? And then I just was, I remember looking at them and kind of getting irritated, because I'm like, okay, I get this, but it all kind of looks the same. It's like the same one look in the same, you know. But yeah, I guess that's about it. I guess that's all I have to say. Yeah, can't wait to see your video tomorrow, Steph. That's it. Bye.